How's it going, guys? Mateo here with week 3 of the CBUM Transformation Challenge. How are you guys doing? I'm doing much better than what I was last week when I had that cold or whatever it was. So to start with this week's overview, this week was the first week of the challenge that I actually worked out every day I was supposed to, as previously I would be having unexpected rest days throughout the week. So yeah, that's cool. In regards to my diet this week, I would say it's around the same as last week. Nothing much really changed. I was able to eat decently well throughout the week, but definitely not enough, and I would definitely still be having a lot of cheat meals just throughout the week, of course. I'm still nowhere near where I would want to be, and unfortunately my physique definitely shows that. My strength hasn't really been affected by it, but I've seen myself get smaller, or at least leaner, than I was previously. My weight roughly stayed the same. I've been around 170, 174 since the beginning of this challenge. So yeah, kind of upsetting, but I mean, I'm still working on it. I feel like the reason I haven't been eating much is honestly because I don't want to start the period where I lose all my cuts and my lean body mass. To be honest, I've never really been to a point where I've started to look bulky. I really need to just kind of put my ego to the side and eat. I promise you this next week I'm gonna go all out, so prepare to see me be fat in my next video. That's honestly what I'm hoping for. The last time I ever really bulked up was my junior year in high school, and the way I was able to do it was because I never really had any free time. My schedule really consisted of waking up around 5 a.m., eating what I called my egg McSandwich, which was basically just 3 eggs, 2 slices of bacon, and some cheese, all in between a protein bagel. And then I would have some yogurt on the side of that, and then it was pretty much straight to school after that, which my junior year, my classes were actually split in between 2 different buildings that were actually on either side of my house, which means like I would be able to stop by my house and have lunch there in between classes, which the only thing I ever had in between my entire junior year was edamame pasta. The reason for that was because of the packaging, because on the packaging it said that it had 25 grams of protein per serving. So I would have 4 whole servings of that, and just down that for my lunch, and then go to the rest of my classes, which added up to 100 grams of protein a day. Obviously my body couldn't intake all that. And then after that, I either had soccer practice, a soccer game, or if I was lucky, I had a rest day. But whatever day it was, at the end of the day, after a game or after practice, I would still come home, eat whatever my loving mother made for me, and then go straight downstairs into the gym. I would end up having like a midnight workout with my next door neighbor. But yeah, that was it for my entire junior year in high school, and I promise you that was the time that I had gained most of my mass and just most of my muscle, And now that I'm out of school and everything, I don't really have a specific diet or anything. I've always just kind of been going day by day, which obviously isn't good because it leads to me being more free thinking about what to eat and everything. And then I let temptation get the best of me. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not self-disciplined whatsoever. I'll fix it eventually. And that wraps up the diet portion of the week. Now to get into the workout portion of this week's video. I apologize for not talking about the first half of the week. I just wanted to mention how my diet was and how it's going. For the workouts, I've definitely been going hard in the gym. The program that I'm running right now is from the CBUM app. I'm actually running the Olympia off-season program at the moment. I might be switching it up here in the next week or so, just because I don't know if that's the right program to be running for me at this very moment for what I'm trying to accomplish. I think I might be switching over to the power bodybuilding program instead and see how that goes. I just don't really like how I haven't been hitting the main lifts like I would have hoped for. And now to get on to the third part of this video, I wanted to talk about my channel and more specifically the content of this channel and what I talk about in my videos, because I don't want to limit myself to only talking about my lifts for the week and then my diet. I still want to discuss both of those things, but I feel like that would get pretty repetitive after a while. So I would rather have another more specific topic to talk about in each video. For example, in this next week video, I'm going to be talking about cryptocurrencies and more specifically theta, because I've been in that space for quite some time now and it's something I'm kind of passionate about. But other than that, I want to hear your guys' opinion on what you want me to talk about in future episodes. So if you guys could leave a comment or comment ideas down below, and while you're down there, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. That'd be greatly appreciated. Okay, and the last part of this video, I'm going to be kind of on the fly with this one because I want to be more specific when I talk about the last day, which is it was a hamstring and back day. So here I am finishing up shoulders. I believe it was a push day, basically, shoulders and chest, primarily focusing on shoulders. It wasn't too hard of a day. It was pretty easy. A lot of shoulders though, for sure. This is me posing on that day. I like how my shoulders look. I like how my chest looks, but everything else, you can kind of tell how I've kind of been leaning down a lot. I just look skinnier. But yeah, so on to the last day. The first exercise were band adductions, which is something I've never done before because obviously I don't have a machine. I'll do it at gyms and stuff, but I never was able to do it here until I really just told myself that I need to do it because it's part of the workout, I guess. And so I did what I could, and I just used bands for it. This exercise right here, this lying dumbbell hamstring curls, you can't really tell the pain that I'm in, but I'm in a lot, especially right at the last inch of the exercise. My hamstring is probably my weakest muscle group, I would say. And the very last inch of each rep right there, my hamstring would pop. I would feel pops down my hamstring, and it just hurt so much. After that, it was just some hamstring dominant squats. I was really just trying to focus on that big stretch. To give you an idea, my hamstrings, it is now Tuesday, and my hamstrings still hurt from that day. I believe it was Friday, this was Saturday, so 3-4 days ago, and they still hurt. After that, I just did a couple lat stuff. This was one of the last exercises. After this, it was just overhand lat pull downs, and yeah, that was pretty much it. After this, you're just going to be seeing me pose, and that'll be it for the week. All right, so I will see you guys next time, and hope you enjoyed.